Do you feel like you get caught up in the urgent requests or in the response mode all day and end up feeling frazzled at the end of it and like you didn't get to work on your projects? Well, I've got a great tip for you. Now, there's probably a few things you could do to adjust your day, but this nugget is going to change things for you. And that is this: when those requests come in, whether it's via email, your text, or direct message, or hey, even the phone these days, what I want you to do before replying that, hey, you're all over it, you've got it, do this instead. Ask, what is your deadline? What is your deadline? Maybe they said they need it ASAP or urgently or right away, but those are words that have different meanings for different people. And I know you've experienced this if you've ever, dropped everything and sent them off the deliverable and then heard back, oh my gosh, that was so great. I was expecting this tomorrow or next week. And you're like, oh no. Right? When you have those moments. Great example, a client I was working with, he loved over-delivering, absolutely loved it. But what became clear to him through our coaching conversations is that not only was it causing him and his team a ton of stress to meet his deadlines, the CEO's deadlines, he realized he was making assumptions about what his clients' deadlines were and was really driving his team to meet fictional, what turned out to be imaginary deadlines because he was making assumptions. So what he started doing was checking back with the clients. And when he did that, he was able to realize that, oh, he could easily over-deliver, still keep doing that and feel great and over-deliver for his clients, but also took the pressure off of his team and created such a more cohesive and more enjoyable workplace. So what do? Of course, you've got those typical questions. What's your deadline? When do you need this by? What time do you need it by? If it's end of day, what is your end of day? What does that mean for you? But if they've said, oh, I need it ASAP, and you're not sure what that means, give them like a multiple choice answer or question. Ask them a multiple choice question. And that might sound like, okay, you said you need it ASAP. Is that in the next hour, the next day, the next week? What does that mean for you? And then they can answer, and that tells them that you've heard them because you've said you know that it's urgent and you want it to be more specific. And so you'll be able to get that clarity so that you know, well, okay, this is a drop everything project, or it's okay, great, I can complete what I'm working on today and then get to this tomorrow. And you might be surprised, pleasantly surprised, by how often you'll be able to adjust things instead of dropping everything for that one particular client. Now, if you are in a situation where you know you need to set more boundaries, you know that you need to say no to some projects, or you want that help in negotiating the deadline. What if they said tomorrow and you really want the work, but tomorrow is just not possible? You want to negotiate it without working extra hours and burning the candle at both ends and getting exhausted. Yeah, you don't want that. That's exactly how I can help support you in setting boundaries, in saying no, in negotiating those deadlines. And we can find out if we're a fit together by doing a strategy session. It's confidential, it's no cost, and in it, we'll get to a place where we find out what will really move the needle for you. I'm Erin Acton. Act on your dreams.